Evet. Teşekkürler. Kim yazdı onu? Geçen gün söylediydi adını unuttum ya. Cavit tamam. Cavit Bey teşekkür ederiz Cavit Bey. Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Bu orta kafa oynayacak. Belli oldu. Yo orta kafa oynuyor ama. Neyse ya. Dün düştüydüm. 2'den 3'e. Gene çıktık ama bakalım. Sen nereye? Sarı gelmede değilim ben. Dalyan'dayım Cavit. Sarı gelme yarım saat 30 yarım saat falan herhalde bizim. Ortacanın içine giriyorsun devam ediyorsun Dalyan'a doğru. Dalyan. Hadi oğlum. Sarı gelme yakın ya bize. Ben gidiyorum her gittiğimde sarı gelme. Bizim plaj daha iyi ama. Ah be! Yapma be! Aslanım hadi! Yapma oğlum Ronnie be! Ronnie be! Yapma koçum Ronnie be! Hadi oğlum. Ya. Taşıcıya geliyorum peki. Vallahi yazdığın kelime devrik bir kelime. Ne demek istediğini anlayamadım. Ben mi taşıcıya gidiyorum? Taşıcıya gidemem ben giderim. Köyüm güzel köyüm. Nenem var. Nenemin yanına gidiyorum her geldiğimde. Bir atam o kaldı. Hepsi öbürküne rahmetli oldu. Nenemin yanına gidiyoruz. Hadi oğlum. Ah bir aradan çıksa bu. Bak. Belli şey yapacağız zaten. Kapatıver şunu ya. Teşekkür ederim Cavit. Yaşlılık işte. Herkes bir gün gidecek Cavit. Biz de gideceğiz. Yapma çok güzel be. Şansıma vallahi var ya akıyor mu ne bilmem. İnşallah yeneriz adam ya. Bak böyle şey yapma işte da.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash. So we have our breakthrough. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Owen. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pull it. And reclaim. And one more try! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Davids. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Owen. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rafa Silva receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! And it's been given away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And this is Owen. And Owen! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete.
Bundan sonra Owen'u kesinlikle kesmiyorum abi. Pele'yi oynatacağız diye adamı kesiyoruz. Yazık günah oluyor bana ya sonra.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the
Ah
net.
be
That's what
yapma
he's made to
geçsene
do.
oğlum.
And that interception was
Bak beni gol yesin diye oyun.
That really well and stopped
Oyun beni gol yesin diye her şeyi yapıyor la.
half time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Thuram couldn't squeeze it through. Clips it so gently. Puyol. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, played right into his path. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Played over towards the opposite flank. Roberto Carlos. Always onto this. That's very neat. Oh, super ball. Rafa Silva! He's missed, but not by that far.
Rafa Silva did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And here's Ronaldinho. Owen. Roberto Carlos. Rafa Silva. Messi. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's in! And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Besiktas come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Stood up well to him there. Spread it left. Rafa Silva has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that was vital. Hullet. Pirlo. He's in here! Chance! Ronaldinho. Davids. Byrne gets over and intercepts. And here's Rafa Silva. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Pirlo. Chance to shoot now! And here's Messi. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Byrne gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos.
Rafa Silva really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that is a little undercooked. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Messi nicked it back promptly. He's played him through. He's found a way through. Great hit! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Besiktas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence don't... Oh, that's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the ball's a good one. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Besiktas clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Doku. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Pull it. There's no efficient chance. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Pirlo. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. There's the hit! He scores!
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And we're done.
Aleykümselam.
The winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Owen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
İyidir Furkan, Allah'a şükür. Hayattayız. Allah. Oh. Ben mi? Ben YouTube ismimde olduğu gibi Marmarisliyim. Like atıp abone olursan teşekkür ederiz Furkan Bey. Muğla Marmaris. Koca Marmaraslıyız biz. Ben like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Ordu mu? Oo. Diyorsun ki ordu nasıl oluyor? Laz mı oluyor? Nasıl oluyor? Gerçi Karadenizlilerin hepsi mi Laz oluyor? Nasıl oluyor? Bir anlat bakalım. Ordu. Ordu'yu duyduk, hiç gitmedik Karadeniz'e. Ordu Ünye. Ha, Ünye'den çıkıyor şeyler zaten ya. Bu güzel silahlar, milahlar, mafyalar genelde Karadeniz'den çıkar. Laz değilsin o zaman. Tamam. Ve o dediğine göre. Ha, iyi güzel. Ordu. Ya ülkemizin her tarafı. Ya Lazlar da Türk değil mi canım? Ben o bakımdan demedim. Biz de Türk'üz Allah'a şükür. Şey olarak söyledim hani. Şey yok yani öyle şeye girmediydim canım. Lazı, Çerkezi şeyi bunu, Kürdü mürdü şeyi yok da. Ben şey olarak söyledim hani o Karadeniz deyince. Ordu, Samsun. Oo, 2500 çok iyiymiş ya. Şey de var bir de değil mi? Sonra bunun bir de makine patoz çağırıyorlar. Patoza atıyorlar falan. Ayırttırıyorlar gabundan mabundan. Çok güzel para abi. 2500 ama zor yani. Ben izliyorum YouTube'dan. Karadenizli arkadaşlar var. İzliyorum ben. Bu şey var. YouTuber'lar var Karadeniz tarafından. Ben izledim yani bu fındık şeyini nasıl yaptıklarını, nasıl temizlediklerini. Nasıl dertli bir şey. Ya aslında şey olmasa derdi olmayacak aslında da. Yokuş olmasa yokuş. Düz tarla olsa güzel olacak da bu Karadeniz tepelik mepelik ya çok. O yüzden zor oluyor yani toplaması şeyi. Fındığı toplaması, çayı toplaması ne bileyim. Çok zor biliyorum ya ben. Yani oralı olmadığıma rağmen izledim yani. Şeyden YouTube'dan. Onun şeyi var. Fındık vermeden önce onun temizliği var şeyi. Diplerinin fazlalığını alıyorsun falan. Bir sürü iş ya. Çok dertli bir iş, zahmetli ama devlet fındığın şeyini verse tam emeğinin karşılığını tam verse fındıkta çok güzel para var abi. Ama işte Amerikan devletleri orası burası İsviçre'dir, carttır, curttur bizim hakkımızı çalıyorlar. Oradan ihraç ediyor. Çikolatasına koyuyor. Ondan sonra şey oluyor. Konuştuk bak konsantre olamadık. Neyse. Isırgan filan aynen ısırgan atıyor. Her şey oluyor. Her şeyin bir zorluğu var ya. Emeğine karşılığını alabilsen sorun değil o emek. Gece yattın mı unutursun. Ama işte Mesela lafın gelişi 150 bin liralık. 150 kilosunu 150'ye vereceksin. Adamlar 70 diyor, 60 diyor. Milletin hakkını yiyor yani. Çok dertli bir iş. Aynı çay meselesi. Vuram. Hadi. Çay meselesi de aynı canım. O yılan da çok olur orada, doğru. Aynen. Şeyim olursa ederiz ya, niye olmasın. Böyle sinirli olmadım mı? Ben sinirimi de bu futboldan dolayı oluyor zaten. Şerefsizlerin yaptığı oyun diyorum bazen. Adamı şey yapıyor ya. Sinir ediyor. Böyle yeni başladığımızda sonra ama ortalarında veya sonlarında baktın yeniliyor sürekli. Bu sefer hiç konuşasım gelmez. Daha ikinci maç bu. İlk maç yendik ama baksana. Yedik, golü olmadı. Ama dur bakalım. Her şey yeni başlıyor. Ben İngiltere'de oturuyorum Furkan. Ama Marmaris'te, sülalem Marmaris'te. Bizim oralarda toplarlar. Badem, incir zamanı geldiğinde. Oturduğum yerde Marmaris'te oturmuyorum ben. Marmarisliyim ama orada da benim oturduğum yerde de narinciye, mandalina, portakal, zeytin. Senin anlayacağın. Şu bizim orada nar ama bizim köyde bademle bal da var da gerçi. Ne onun adı? Badem, incir kurudurlar falan. Şeye göre değişiyor. Oo, fındık. 22,5'sa kaçtan gidecekmiş bu sene? Hadi oğlum. Bismillah. Hadi be koçum be. Yapma be. Yapmaz. Aha. Hadi oğlum. Ya bak. Gerçi onu devlet fındık toplandıktan sonra mı belirliyor? Onun bir şeyi var onun da. Ben getirttirmiştim. 5 kilo fındık. Zamanında benim YouTuber arkadaş var. Ondan sipariş ettiydim. 5 kilo gönder dedi. Çok güzeldi fındık. Ah be. Fındık. Yapma be oğlum, ben bunu yenmem lazım ya. Bu çok iyi adam değil aslında da bakma niye yediysek o golü yemesek iyiydi. Orada mı Giresun mu fındığı? Giresun diyorlar ha, bilmem. Genelde öyle konuşuyorlar diye duydum ben. Ama benim getirttirdiğim Trabzon. Akçabat. Trabzon'dan getirttirdim ben. YouTuber arkadaş Trabzonlu. Aslanım! Yavrum benim! Bu golü Furkan'a hediye ediyorum. Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşım.
He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He
Ah
was always
be.
in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
That has certainly
PlayStation
made
5
things
evet.
interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Ama 2500 çok güzel para ya. Kaç gün sürüyor ki ya?
Bellingham.
Ama tabii bizim göre artık çok iyi para değil de. Şartlara göre. 1 kilo peynir olmuş. Kaç bin lira da. Hadi onu tut. Ya tut işte onu senin. 30.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be a throw in.
Bir ay mı sürüyor? 30 dedin.
Oh, this is a great position.
Düz vursam gol be. 30 çarpı 2500 tamam. 10 desin 25. 75 mi ediyor? Öyle bir şey herhalde. Hesap kitapta yok bizde.
Overly under pressure from the other, and at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far.
Allah ben bizde eskiden benim öyle şeylerim vardı Furkan. Böyle pis işlerde çalışmışlığımız vardı. Pis iş dedim yani zor işlerde. Dayanırsın, niye dayanmayacaksın abi? İşi bildikten sonra zaten silkiyorsun. Aynı bizim zeytin gibi. Zeytin, sen hiç hayatında zeytin topladın mı? Dağın başında. Sizin yine toprak taş maş yok. Bizim oralarda bir görsen zeytinin çilesini, bir daha dersin fındık toplarım daha iyi dersin yani. Ben sana o kadar söylüyorum. Fındık yok mu? Ha. Zeytin de öyle oluyor. Bir sene oluyor, bir sene olmuyor. Genelde öyle oluyor yani. Bir sene bol veriyor, bir sene az veriyor. Bilmiyorum. Fındıkta da aynı o. Bizim zeytin, biz zaten zeytini için ya, yağ için topluyoruz ya. Yemelik zeytin farklı oluyor. Ha, don vurdu. Ha. Bir şey yapıyorlardı diye haberlere çıktı bu Karadenizliler. Don vurmasın diye bir şey yapıyorlardı ya. Unuttum haberde çıkan haberi de. Görmüştüm ben, donu önlüyormuş. Bir şey, ateş mi yakıyorlardı? Bir şey yapıyorlardı. Haberde okuduydum. Hatta televizyona bile çıktıydı. Tam unuttum ama ne olduğunu. Gol yiyoruz abi. Konuştuk mu gol yiyoruz. Ben konuşmuyorum biraz gari. Yeter. Ulan görüyor musun? 2-1 yenerken. Aynen ha. Evet, bir şeyler yapıyorlardı don vurmasın diye. Önlüyormuş ama donu da. Bak hata yaptım ya. Boş ver oğlum gel. Boşuna oynuyoruz o zaman ya. Ah be! Oğlum be, sok içeri sok be. Senin yaş kaç Furkan? Aleykümselam Eray. Hemen bir like atıp abone olun bakalım. Eray, ben seni bir yerden hatırlıyorum ama daha önce konuştuk muydu biz? Evet. 14 mü? Oo, gencecikmişsin maşallah ya. 14 yaşında zor olur tabii canım. Fındık işi. Biz 41 yaşındayız Eray. Furkan. Olabilir. Vallahi benim hafıza zayıf biraz. Balık yemiyorsak ne? Yaş olmuş 41 bizim gari Furkan. Bizden geçiyor. Orada bulup abone olun. Ha tamam. Hatırladım ya. Bir yerde hatırlıyorum diyorum da hatırladım yani. Tam olmasa da. Ama hemşerim dedin ki tamam hatırladım ya. Ben tamam sorduydum tamam. Anladım. Şimdi hatırladım. 41. Genciz de artık. Ya 40'ı yarı yaşsay 40 işte. 80'de öleceğini yap. Hani Allah kızabı vermesin. Hastalık mesela. O yarı yaşımız oluyor işte. Yarı geçirmiş oluyor. Genç değil aslında da. 35'ten sonrası bence genç değil arkadaş. Dur şimdi şu gol yememem lazım da benim bir tane daha atabilirsem bitmeden maç. Ya yendim adama, niye gol yedik ya? Adım ne? Benim adım Mehmet. Türkiye'nin en fazla ismine sahip Mehmet. Hadi oğlum. Ben de öyle yapıyorum. Bulaşık yemek yaparken YouTube'dan ben de izlerim. Film olsun ne bileyim. Daha bir zevkli oluyor. Hem sıkılmıyorum. Furkan. Aşkına. 14'te ha?
Threads one in.
O zaman sen
Shifted
14'se
upfield.
kaça gitmiş oluyorsun? Ya.
Calmly
Ha.
anticipates.
La benim oğlan da 14'tü. Kaçlısın sen Furkan? Yıl olarak kaç oluyor? 14. 2010 mu oluyor?
Rummenigge.
Yapma oğlum.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Rummenigge has delivered a really costly miss. It could
9
have been
ne?
their last chance to win
9
it.
ne ya? Ha 2009 pardon. Anladım.
Well, there
Benim
is
oğlan
what says it all.
2010'lu.
Piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
2010'lu benim oğlan.
And that is a little undercooked.
9. Ha.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
2011'li 9. sınıf oluyor. Ha, anladım. 4 9. Tamam.
Squeeze it through. Cruyff.
Hadi be, alıver koçum, alıver koçum.
That's it now, but there may be one.
Aslanım benim be, hadi. Ya arkadaş düzgün ver bir geçsin be, adam atsın be.
Much faster.
Aynen 2010'lu benim oğlan Eylül. Bizim de okullar kapanıyor şimdi. Burada. Bu hafta son.
Cleared without hesitation.
Yapma.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Verdiğin pası küfür etmek istemiyorum ya. Küfür etmek istemiyorum arkadaş ya.
There's no flag. Bale.
Yazıklar olsun ya. Golü gitti güzelim gol. Zaman da bitti.
Oh, it's a
Bak.
nice idea, but the
Ah be adam bunu ben çerez gibi yemem lazımdı ya.
that will be the final act.
Biliyorum Türkiye'de Haziran'da kapanıyor değil mi?
A highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shift.
14. Bak işte. Gerçi 4 puan düştü. Ya şu salağı yenemedim ya. Vallahi. Allah'ım ya. Orada maaş falan. Şey olur. Aylık normal ne diyorlar lan? Asgari ücret mi? Her şeyin mesleğin bir ayrı şeyi var. Maaşı var. Normalde normal bir insan asgari ücretten biraz yüksek alır. Ne alır? Burada 1900, 1800 aylık alıyor. 1750, 1800, 1900, 2000. Yani o aralarda. Tabi bu mesleğe göre değişiyor tabii ki. Doktorlar farklı, şeyler farklı. Ben normal şeyden bahsediyorum. Normal bir insandan bahsediyorum. Hani ne diyeyim? Hademe diyeyim. Ne bileyim okul hademedesi. Veyahut da ne diyeyim? Veyahut da ne diyeyim? Çöpçü diyeyim. Dolar değil. Pound. Sterlin diyorlar İngiltere'nin parasına. Pound. Demek ki adamı yenmem lazımdı ya. Olmadı bu iş. Bu kadar derin konulara girersek Furkan bitmez. Sen kaç kardeşsin? Tek misin yoksa mı? Oo, adamda şey var. Osimhen var. Sen hangi takımlısın Furkan? Ah be yanlış. Adamı yanlış şey yaptım ya. 2. Ha 2 kardeş tamam. Kız mı oğlan mı? Büyük mü küçük mü? Bak be yapma. Ha. Hadi be benim adama gelmiyor da önünden geçiyor. Galatasaray mı? Aman aman.
That is a great
İyi
pick out.
Osimhen varmış. Ondan
Brilliantly cut out.
alıyorsun, alacaksınız gibi Osimhen'i ya. Öyle şeyler okudum bugün.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's
İş,
Cruyff.
iş gelir mi? İşi gelir mi?
That interception was
Neyin
most
işi gelir mi?
necessary.
He read
Tam
that
şey
really well
yapamadım.
and stopped it.
Ne demek
Headed
istediğin?
upfield. Forwards and with intent. Owen.
Allah Allah. Normalde Trabzon'u tutmam mı? Karadenizliler.
Oh, good looking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Stade de Reims clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yapma işte, geç oğlum, değme la, değme.
They were looking for a counter attack.
Hadi oğlum bir aradan ulaş birine ya. Birine ulaş ya.
And he cuts out the supply.
Ha.
He's played him through. And the assistant referee
Edersin. Ha evet. Bugün okudum. Galacı alırsanız mükemmel adam ya. Vallahi bir 5 sene götürür sizi. Adam süper adam ya. Da niye gelsin diyorum, düşünüyorum Türkiye'ye, öyle bir adam ya. Ben olsam gelmem. İspanya'ya giderim, ne bileyim. Tabi paraya bakar bu işlerde. İngilizce mi? Biliyoruz çat pat. Tarzanca. 18 sene oldu. 18 sene oldu ya. Tarzanca idare ettiriyoruz. Hello, ne var you, how are you? Gibisinden. Bak bak bak bak. Hadi artık, hadi yap bir şeyler. Sen biliyor musun İngilizce yoksa? Ondan mı sordum? Aslanım benim. Kim? 8 yıl aynı donu giymiş. Kim ya? Kimden bahsettin? Bir şey mi kaçırdım acaba? Okumadım, bir şey mi kaçırdım ben? Ha, niye? Allah Allah, o nereden çıktı ya? Adamın özel ayağı kendi mi söylemiş? Hop! Evet. Biraz açıldık. Biraz açıldık artık. Her zaman. Tamam, görüşürüz. Her zaman. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hop! Pow! Ederson. Ha. Şans getirsin diye mi giydi acaba maçlarda?
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Besiktas find a position. This is Owen. And claimed it back swiftly. Besiktas have hit a quick-fire double here. That pass has been well intercepted. Bullet looking for the runner. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 30 minutes gone. Albertini. Bullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Besiktas have got it back and they'll have another go. Bullet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Osimhen! Osimhen! Oh, taken with style. Oh, beautifully dispatched.
Gel tabii canım. Arada gel. Yayın açınca. Arkadaş grubumuz olursa WhatsApp'tan paylaş da abone olsunlar. Linkini at. Bizim şey ilerlemiyor. Aslında ilerlese kanalın şeyi belli şeylerde hediye çekiliş yaparız aslında da kaldık öyle ya.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah,
Bak
quality
bak
deserved
böyle
it when
pislik
they really
ya
needed it.
oğlum yapma böyle şeyler ya.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's Cruyff. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well
Bak
seen.
oğlum
Saw
öyle
that
bir
coming.
pas mı var
That was well
yok.
played, well stopped.
Ya senin yapmaman lazım böyle şeyler oğlum ya. Lütfen ya.
And here's Maradona. And he's had a hit.
Vay adam coştu lan.
And that's what you
Başka
call
gol attırmamam
inspired
lazım yoksa
goalkeeping.
sakat.
Really anticipated
Böyleler
that
hep
well, didn't he?
yakalıyor sonradan.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Besiktas are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 11.
And the action is back on the way.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 6.
Saw that. Pass somewhat off target. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Osimhen! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Busquets. Busquets cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. Baggio goes steaming forward, and that has sent him sprawling.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for the run, Roberto Baggio.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's going in strongly.
Vardiol cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good. And Owen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vardiol cuts it out, works it forward. Osimhen. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's in plenty of space here. Mateus. That's a sharp pass. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mohamed. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement. Le numéro 45.
Rose have their second corner now.
À leur place, le numéro 18. Le numéro 22. Changement en cours.
And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's quick to snatch it back. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Stade de Reims really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mackay! Mateus. Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! That is good alertness. Hoisted in. Van Dijk makes the interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, and he's through the middle. Good read, needed to be.
Besiktas certainly don't need to overcommit now. There's
the hit! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Besiktas could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Thuram. And that is a little undercooked. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And the lead is extended still further. That is so good. That's that, the end. Besiktas, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Nedved claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot could be on. Great chance!
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And he's managed to gift it back. Irwin. Cruyff looking to run onto it. Rummenigge. And he was alert to it. Cruyff. Yamal. And that's really well manoeuvred. Works it forward. Now it's Cruyff. Opts to play it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Thuram cuts out the pass. Looking for the runner. Oh, Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Hullet. Can he put it away? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation.
Hoş geldin.
Sudden chance to counter. And that has been clubbed away.
Hoş geldin.
They're back on the ball again.
Ya niye böyle vuruyorsun abi?
No, that was never going to
Düzgün vursana kafayı mafayı ya. Hadi oğlum geçiver önüne.
that pass the better. Bayer clears.
Vur kafayı. Ah be hadi.
So we're still where we started right now. The less said about that pass, the better. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge.
Mobil.
Might want to be careful there.
Goalkeeper's ball. And the whistler's gone through.
Bende mobil var. Ben mobil oynamıyorum. Elim ağrıyor şey. Telefonda zor. Çok zor yani. Uf be.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Tamam işte ben yüklemiyorum telefonda var benim hesabım. Yalnız ben şey yapmıyorum dediğim gibi elim ağrıyor. Ya abi ikidir kurtarıyor ya yeter ha. Yok Furkan. Oynayamam onu ben şimdi onunla uğraşamam. Çok hiç sevmiyorum.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ah.
And he's picked out the run. Face the shapes to shoot.
Atamadı Allah'tan ben.
That wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Ajax really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge, and the shot!
Abi 2'de 1 ya. 2'de 1 kurtarıyor abi. Her şutumu kurtardı ya. Nasıl oluyor abi ya? Vallahi yazık günah ya.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Yok sağ attım. Oldu gördün mü?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a throw in.
Vay vay vay Mesut kardeş. Anılarla dolu koca bir hayat. Sen topu ne yaptın dedin?
7 kişim var. Kaç like var acaba? Like atmış mı millet? Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın gençler. Beyler, bayanlar.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Hadi 4 en son böyle bir abanırsın. Ayakkabı bir yere top bir yere gider. Lan işte. Ben topu ayağıma attım.
Tries to dink it through. And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Besiktas really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Played out wide, and that is expertly dealt with. It's a sweet ball there. That's been intercepted. And he goes cross-field. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Oh, delightful ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Duymadım.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
As it is about to be towed away.
Sağ ol Barın.
The second half then, just getting going. No changes at the interval from either side. Gerrard. Oh, that's well spotted. And he was quick to react. And the counter is on. And it's Hullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Hullet. There's the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Besiktas just
İngiltere'de Liverpool.
of how good they can be on the break.
Ah be, ah be.
Yamal is herring after that one. That's a good run he's making there. That'll be a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gerrard. Irwin. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now here's the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Davids. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's the shot! Corner number 2 then.
Daha bir şey olmadı.
Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
İki tane abine de.
Pull it. And
İki tane
pull
abi de.
it!
Hiç gezemezsin de.
And he's there to clear it.
Sakın konuşman lazım.
Aim forwards.
Tutamazsın dedi. Flört
Just
edemezsin.
eases him off the ball.
Direkt babasından istemen gerekiyor dedi.
Spread out
Bir
to the
tane
left.
araba da bekledi. Ah be Arman.
Davids. So we've reached the hour mark.
Yoldaş babası
Nicely intercepted.
bütün babalar yemin ederim Arman'ın
Rodri. Davids. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Mateus. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That pass has been well intercepted. Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho. Mateus. Rummenigge. Now Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. What a throw in. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Now it's Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri. Gerrard.
Dur şimdi oyuna konsantre oluyorum. Ben yazdıklarını okuyamıyorum da.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, great shot. Now the finish. Goal!
Gördün mü? Konuşmayınca gol atıyorum. Gördün değil mi?
To the lead.
Abi konuşursam konsantre olamıyorum ben ondan.
Getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Look, movement creates more options, and that...
Oh, what a climb! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gerrard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Got a shot away. Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That is a little undercooked. Cruyff. Nicely aimed pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Yep. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused
Bilmiyorum
the most
valla.
primal of instincts in so
Kaça
many
kadar
of us.
açarız bilmiyorum yayını.
Glad to have you alongside
Gece.
the story. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Furkan 14 yaşındaymış Baron.
Pretty promptly. Stood up well to him there. He steps in and that's the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fiddles it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. Oh, played right into his path. Changes him with that pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Hullet. Big chance! Besiktas yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Aim forwards. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's gone forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that was vital.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here.
Saçmalamayın. Canım siz gençsiniz. Tabii ki yaptıracaksınız saçlarınızı falan.
Seedorf. That's a little off target. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And the shot! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Thuram. Owen. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's clever. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. This time, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. And Hullet!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Van Basten. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo nelle apposite aree. Grazie. Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Hullet. He's through here. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner. They're first. It's a mighty effort! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
And it's Seedorf. He is through here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Shifted upfield. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as...
Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nesta getting this one clear. And that's gone loose. Cruyff. Cruyff! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Gets his head to it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mateus did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.000.
So we've reached the hour mark. That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Hullet. Looking for the run. No luck with that. Dink has a goal! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's got the shot away! And it's Owen. And he's forced to go back. Milan have it back and can go again.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Besiktas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nedved. Now it's Owen. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
75 minutes played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. He might be in here. Owen. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So, third corner of the game.
Numero 10. Lasciano il campo.
Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And here's Van Basten. Oh, important interception.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Brilliantly cut out. There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And reclaimed it in a trice. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's found a way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for options for movement. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Besiktas have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, crossbar! Mateus! Hullet. Damn it! And with that, the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Besiktas desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly.
İngiltere'de gidiyor okula.
Sesini çok seviyorum. Sesini. Oğlum sen yarım ekmeği köşede zannediyorsun.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they've got it again. Oh, that's well spotted.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Climbs up big! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Straight header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found a way through. Thuram. That is good pressure, just hounded it. And the shot! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nearly. Quarter of an hour played. Saka, looking for options for movement.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Owen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets his pass away. Owen. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, this is a great position.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That is good alertness. Pull it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mateus gets over and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a key interception. Interesting ball. Conte.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Bellingham. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge. He's played him through. Decent hit! Sticks it away!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Davids. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saka. Could move up a gear here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's a throw-in. Saka, and that has left him in a heap. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice gets across to intercept that. A heavy challenge. And it's Hullet. Got a shot away. That was superb goalkeeping.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. It's a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Mateus. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice physical challenge. Firmino is fouled. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And this the perfect opportunity to create... Firmino! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He can run onto that. Oh, good ball, shot. Rummenigge! In he goes again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rice. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hullet. Rummenigge. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Brilliantly cut out. Quality ball. That's a good run down the left. Adams cuts it out. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Bellingham. Nice ball, and he's in here. Hullet. Always onto this. Mateus. Rummenigge. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good spot, he's seen the run. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. Vardiol calmly anticipates. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's through here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Now it's Owen. Out to the left it goes. Flings in across. Bastoni makes the interception. And here's Saka. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And he's away. That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Deftly away. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Fernando Torres. And it's played forward. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Has it? Oh! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Araujo gets a foot in here. Missed by a fraction. Araujo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bastoni. And here's Owen. Not yet. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Khan claims it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's been picked out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stood up well to him there. Koundé calmly anticipates. He can run onto that. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Big header! Oh, it's come loose. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Costa Curta. Mateus. Played into space out wide. And it's Hullet. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Messi is the... There's a quick free kick. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Delivery from him. In with a header! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Now the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And they're back on the ball again. Torres. And it's Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. That's a little off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's intervened well there. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Big chance! They've scored! A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems.
Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi, Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
And it's half-time here. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, delightful ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Thuram. Davids. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Owen. He's had a shot! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, super ball! Great hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham, Fernando Torres, shot a goal! It's there!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he was quick to react. And that could set him on his way. He might be in here! There's the shot! And yes, it's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Besiktas give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries a shot! Davids. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nedved. Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a hit! And it's in! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.